Hello everyone, welcome back. Today we are going over chapter 29. I do have you guys a little bit further today just because I have the phone in closer. It looks like I'm sitting inside the sun. Today is a trial day. So our champions are facing off in a new trial. The trial this time, since the last one was cancelled, the remaining champions are paired off and fight one another. If the champion wins the fight, they don't have to worry about being disqualified. However, if they lose the fight, then Weapons Master Brulo is going to decide whether or not they get to stay or if they are headed back to wherever they came from. So that is the gist of this trial. Pretty simple, pretty straightforward. Kane is fighting against Grave, and obviously Kane wins since he's always mentioned to be so much larger and he's stronger. All of those things are factoring in little by little every time we see him. And then of course we know that his crony, his little sidekicks where they're just stirring up trouble, is Varen, that we saw in the last couple chapters when they were making trouble with Nehemia and Celaena. Varen is standing beside Celaena, of course, and he decides to start picking at her and just making trouble. He's making crude comments, kind of sexist, just and of course, since he's trying to rile Celaena up, Brulo sends them both into the ring together. Once in the ring, Varen is confident that he's going to win against Celaena because she's just a jewel thief, So he strikes at her with his blade, and all the while, her blade is still sheathed at her side. She hasn't drawn her weapon, and she then proceeds to beat the absolute dogshite out of him and warns him if he mocks her again, if he's just trying to rile her up, then she will beat the dogshite out of him with the sword. So she just beat him barefisted. After the trial, Celaena's back in her rooms and it is winter, like here, but they get snow. Nice for them, I suppose. It sets the ambiance. And she's just watching the snowflakes fall outside of her window, and she's thinking of how she used to wish for adventure, but she never imagined being so alone in her adventures. Alright, and after that we do get a look at Lady Kaltain. So we jump from Celaena to Lady Kaltain, and when we look at Lady Kaltain, we get to see how she is doing everything she possibly can to get Prince Dorian to notice her and have a connection with her. She is so annoying, I swear. When we see her this time, she is having terrible headache, seemingly brought on by her thoughts of not being enough. She's been having awful nightmares. This is kind of suspicious to me. I would think that these headaches are too prominent too often, so I would almost, hear me out, I would almost think that she is the one that's murdering the other champions, but I'm not sure. It's just suspicious behavior, which makes me lean towards that right now. And that is it for chapter 29, and I will see you guys tomorrow for chapter 30. Until next time, bye!